Hey guys, what's up? My name is Gracie and today we're doing the spooky book tag. This was created by Maddie at The Book Pusher, I believe. And I just thought it'd be fun to do a little something for Halloween, I guess. So, let's just get on to the questions. The first question is, Corn Maze, what book had you confused and lost from the very beginning? For that, I'm definitely going with The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. This book was so all over the place and so confusing and so like, what the hell is happening the entire time? Like, but then you get to the end and you're like, I think I got it. But do you? I don't know. Does anybody ever fully understand this book? I feel like you need to read it a couple times. But it's still really good. Highly recommend it. It was just like, what? Haunted House. What book has the creepiest setting? And the Trees Crept In by Dawn Kurtagik. This is set in like a house in like the middle of the forest where there's like a line of trees around the house and they're slowly getting closer and closer to the house, and it's freaky, and there's like a creature in the woods or something, and I don't know, the atmosphere just like kind of freaked me out in this book. So if that's what you're looking for, read this. Ghost Boyfriend. Who is your eternal book boyfriend? Noah from The Raven Boys. I freaking love him. Like, he is my favorite. And he's amazing. I don't know. He's my boyfriend. Sorry, guys. Caramel apple suckers, which are amazing, and I want some. Best dang Halloween book ever. I'm just gonna go with like the best book that I think you should read around like Halloween, because I don't know of any books that are like specifically set on Halloween. But I'm gonna go with Sadie by Courtney Summers. I think that it is thrillery and has that like crime aspect of a lot of horror movies, and it's just written really well. The audiobook's also very good, but it can be graphic at times and really difficult, so definitely look into that if you haven't read it and aren't aware of them. Vampires and Everything. What is your least favorite Halloween trope? My least favorite Halloween trope is when like there's some thrillery weird stuff going on and everything seems like, I don't know, there's a killer or whatever, and then it turns into being something supernatural. And I like supernatural elements, but I like when it's more built up. But I've seen some books and stuff just like spring it on you at the end, like, oh, it was a ghost the whole time, or oh, it was this monster, or oh, he was a vampire. It's like, okay, build up to that, don't just like reveal it with no backstory. And then we have Pumpkin and Everything. Your favorite Halloween trope. My favorite Halloween trope is when the like monster creature type thing starts falling in love with like the innocent girl, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like the human who doesn't know what's going on or hasn't done anything wrong. Like, I'm a sucker for that. I think it's so cute. Evil Incarnate, the most evil villain. I'm gonna go with the villain in Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. The villain in here is especially evil because they're just like so real, and it's something that could happen, and it's just like kind of disgusting and like realistic, and it gives me the chills like thinking about this book. And I would definitely look into trigger warnings, and it's very like graphic and kind of disgusting, and yeah, but definitely evil and awful. Ouija board. Sorry, that reminds me of that one video that's like a Ouija board? Luigi board?
A Wiggy board game? What happens? When I was a kid, I used to mess about with a quiche board. Have you played the Luigi board? Can you burn a Luigi board? Where do I obtain a wedgie board? Do I have to make my own wedgie, or can I buy one from a witch or vegan?
A book that messes with things that you don't want to be involved in. I'm gonna go with Undead Girl Gang. This messes with like bringing people back to life. that have died, and I just don't think that's ever a good idea. Like, in all like movies and shows, books, whatever, that do that, like there's something that's wrong with them, and it's never a good idea, and I just don't vibe with dead people coming back. So, full moon, what character do you turn into on the full moon? I'm going to say Ronan from the Raven Boys, because I really vibe with Ronan. He's like really sensitive, but he puts on like a mean front, and that was definitely me at a time in my life. I put on less of a mean, like hard front now, but on a full moon, you know, when you're like a little bit more extra than you usually would be, maybe that's me. But he's like secretly sensitive, and he's just like a little dreamer, and he's like so cute, and I love him. He is a bean. All Hallows Eve, the other world and this world have meshed for one night. What book world would you love to be swept up in? Girl. The Wayward Children series world with like these doors that you can go into and find a world that's like perfect for you. I want to find my world. Like I vibe with the real world, but like I kind of want to go to like a world that's like perfect for me for just a little while, and like they can come back, you know, like maybe I'd want to stay, but I think that'd be so cool. And like just thinking about like what kind of portal world I'd be put into, like what encompasses me, like who am I, what do I enjoy, that like what kind of world would I be put in. And I just like, my brain is too small to think of it. But if it was a real life thing, I would want to go into one. Voodoo doll, what author would you love to take control of and make them write anything you want? I want to bring Shirley Jackson back from the dead and just have her write some more stuff that vibes with We've Always Lived in the Castle and like The Lottery. Just like some weird, creepy, fucked up stories that like I want to vibe with. Black Cat, what red flags do you look for when first starting out a book? So things that will make me DNF books are writing that like tries to foreshadow but is really just telling you what's going to happen. I get so pissed at that. Also girls who are like, I hate her because she's like popular and she wears makeup. Like, no, we don't stand that in 2020, okay? I don't know. I think that's about it. Those are things that'll make me DNF a book really quick. Witch's Brew, a book that had a lot of different components thrown in, but the result was magical. I'm gonna go with Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. So this book is, by its synopsis, about this girl named Lydia drowns, and her family has to deal with that and recover and grieve and everything. And like I went into it ready for that and ready for this really upsetting, difficult, hard-hitting novel, and it definitely was, but for so many more reasons. There is so much backstory from each of the other characters, which are Lydia's family members, and things that have went on throughout their lives that have gotten this family to where they were now, and like so much different, like jumping around in timelines and going between the different family members, the little sister, the little brother, the mom, the dad, the girl's friend. Like there's just like, it's all over the place in a way, but it's like not in a bad way. Sometimes it can be a little hard to follow, but this book is so good, and I love Celeste Ng. She did so well with this book. So that is that. That is this whole tag. I feel like that went really fast. But I really enjoyed doing a little tag again. I like never do them, and me doing 2 tags in a row. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It really means a lot to me.